There's poison, there's temptation, there's danger all around you in 2024 with the vapes, with the alcohol, with the social media, Instagram, TikTok that's designed to addict you as much as possible. Environmental poisons, every way that you turn, porn, weed, drugs, vices, absolutely everywhere, part of mainstream culture. What do you do about it? So we're going to get into tools to fight the evil distractions in modern society. That's right, tools to fight the evil distractions in modern society. Welcome and fam, much love, Trav. We're so glad to have you with me. We got Nolani sleeping in the back. We're on our way back from dog training, and I'm taking you with me on a ride across Oahu, one of the most beautiful islands in the world. Take a look ahead. And if you don't know me, I'm super happy to have you here with me. If what I'm saying resonates with you, make sure to subscribe and to check back. But yeah, and if you don't know me, I'm a dabbler, I'm an adventurer. I've lived a life of a different life. I took a different path in life. I set off in my 20s and became a professional tournament card player, traveled the world, been to many states, a dozen countries, Europe, Mexico, Asia, across the United States. Moved to Hawaii, worked on an organic farm, living in community for many years. Took a detour trading, which I still do, run a trading business, run an adventure life coaching. It's all mixing together. Private guided tours. I'm a real life pirate. I'm not a criminal, but the point is I'm a little bit different. And part of that is I haven't had alcohol since June 2021, so it's been June 2019. It's been over 5 years. Haven't had weed since December 2019, coming up on 5 years. No caffeine outside of chocolate since October 2019, coming up on 5 years. I didn't even have any caffeine of any kind, including chocolate, for over a year, which was a little bit insane, but I did it. And some of y'all think, just from appearance, and Travis unhygienic. Well, I'm also, part of my being unhygienic is I'm not exposed to a lot of environmental toxins. I'm very picky about the scents and smells that I allow in my life, in my proximity, including dryer sheets, laundry detergent, dishwashing soap, the kind of shampoo that I'm exposed to, the kind of soap that I use. I'm healthy, and I want y'all to be too, and the goal isn't to look a certain way, it's to be a certain way. It's to, as a man, have high natural testosterone, as a man to be strong and vigorous, as a man to live a long life, be healthy, be happy, be attractive, live your highest potential that you can. And that's why I'm here. It's because I see a lot of people, most people struggling. And a lot of the reason that people are struggling in a time of, honestly, abundance in many ways, not always, because we see huge inequality, not just financially now, but between food, extreme inequality between nutrition. But in theory, if you have the resources, and if you have the right values, and if you focus on the right things, you can live an extremely healthy and abundant life. And you don't need to be rich to do this, but you need to steer yourself in the right way, and you do need some resources to do it. But if you get off this path because of the distractions of porn, of vaping, of weed, of alcohol, of nicotine, of various other hard drugs, of junk food, we didn't even get into this, of doom scrolling, of gambling, of, there's so many distractions. The Romans distracted people with the gladiatorial games, the sports, fixating on your favorite sports team. It is an evil distraction in modern society. I hate to say it, but I'm going to red pill you right now and say, what is life really about? I share these things all the time, and it's not opinion. It's from large-scale studies of people. Health makes people happy. Sobriety is a major part of health. People are being poisoned every which way. I see, 75% of men are overweight or obese in America. That doesn't even mean the 25% are healthy. Children in America, something like 70% of their food is highly processed. Not just processed, highly processed. Of that 30%, it's processed and non-processed. People are eating absolute garbage because we're exploited. Our circuitry, our dopamine. So many people, me too, I struggle with this. That's why it was a battle to give up weed, alcohol, all this stuff. But make sure to stick with me because I'm going to give you some tools. So many of us are dopamine addicted rats, running on a little treadmill for a piece of cheese, spamming a button because every 5 times it randomly gives you a little cocaine to your brain. That's essentially how far men have fallen in 2024. So let me give you some tools. So there's 2 approaches we're going to go with right here, and some beliefs around it. But the first one is having better options, and the second one is having discipline and restraint. I think discipline and restraint is actually less important than having better options. When you have better options, it makes everything much easier, right? So the better your life, the less you want to alter your reality with drugs. The better your access to fresh food, high quality meat, tropical fruit that's organic, local, fresh. It doesn't need to be tropical. It could be, if you're in the north, in season berries, peaches, plums, pears, apples, whatever it is. You're not going to crave junk food. I haven't had chips in over a year. I didn't even try, actually. I had a problem with chips. But as I gave myself better options, I stopped craving them. Okay, I've had tortilla chips, but like the potato chips out of the bag, haven't had. The last time I had them, I was like, oh, this tastes gross. Right? It's because when you don't have the options and you're under-satiated and you're undernourished and your body's craving the oil and the salt and the fat, you're going to crave potato chips. That's proof enough for me. You improve your options, the cravings go away. You don't need anything. Right? You, as a man, you improve your relationships with women, porn becomes a lot less appealing. That goes without saying. Now, that's not the solution there. It's not the full solution. You may still need willpower, but sex can be an excellent drug. It can be. I'm not telling you all to go be reckless and have sex with everybody and make sex the goal, but sex can be an excellent drug, and it can be an excellent distraction from porn. Or excellent. I mean, it's better to be having sex than to be jerking into porn. Most of the time. Point is options. Okay, if you're scrolling on social media, whatever, you need to get outside, touch grass. You need more friends in your life. Easier said than done. Yeah, easier said than done, but this is what you got to work on. What do you need? More interesting life. Why do you think that I surf? Why do you think that I hike mountains? Why do you think I have a private adventure guide business? Why do you think I'm doing all these things? It gives me better options with my life, right? Think about it. Stop thinking about what's safe. Think about what's quality. Have you ever had a job where you worked on horseback? Have you ever worked on a cruise ship? Have you ever been part of the circus? Have you ever worked on an organic farm? Have you ever been a camp counselor? Make your life interesting. Do interesting things. Forget, but there's no future. Forget the future. Focus on, if it's not going your way anyways, just quality of time, better options, things to do. You don't need to be rich to live a good life and to be healthy. You just need to be well nourished and have access to good food and really good quality time. This is what life is all about. It's made up of time. Your life is made up of time. It's made up of minutes, seconds, it's made up of hours, it's made up of days, and you want to fill up those days to fill up a good life. How do you do that? Action, adventure, friendship, tenderness, accomplishment, challenge, struggle, nature, sleep, diet, exercise, outside, using your body, using your mind, working with teams, right? There's a lot of things, but quality of time. If you're stuck on social media, if you're stuck gambling, make your life more interesting outside of it. Go skydiving. Book a trip to Africa. Go climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Start training for a marathon. Do something. Make your life more interesting, right? And this is where the extreme is going, is the more interesting your life, the better your life, the less that these toxins and environmental problems tempt you. The worse your life is, the more you just escape the video games. God, there's so many evil temptations that I didn't even name all of them in the intro. The video games, the porn. Oh, God. It's so frustrating. People are doing so bad. Okay, so the first thing is better options. And my channel is all about cultivating better options for you. Not just with women, but with how you spend your time, the environments you're in, and the food that you eat, for better outcomes. But the second thing that does matter too is you're going to have a little discipline, and you're going to have a little willpower. Stanford marshmallow test. Don't eat that second marshmallow. Wait. Reward, right? The rewards of waiting for something that's hard-earned is way better than the short dopamine burst of getting another notification and scroll, getting the small hit of the vape. So you do need a little discipline. You do need a little willpower. But I think it's less. And I'm going to give you some specific tools for this. Because when you have the beliefs of, man, I don't want to poison myself anymore, and this is all poison, it starts to fade away, and it's not that hard, right? It doesn't need to be that hard. Your beliefs, like, you're brainwashed. Wake up. You're poisoning yourself. Stop poisoning yourself. You're not meant to poison yourself. Why are you poisoning yourself? Stop poisoning yourself. Why? Because your brain backfires and misfires over the dopamine. It's not your fault. It's humans fell down a trap. Like, you see those ant circles where they just get linked in their pheromones and they circle each other until the whole colony dies. Have you seen that? That's what humans are doing. But it just takes one ant to break out a line and walk the other way. And that's what you need to do. Just break out a line and walk the other way and say, I'm not going to poison myself anymore. I'm not going to poison myself anymore. And then the discipline, the willpower becomes easy. But tools. Don't bring junk food into your home. If it is, you're eating it, you have a moment of strength, go throw it away. Don't accept living with a partner or having a partner who brings junk food, alcohol, vape into your life. If she vapes, no go. If she drinks, no go, sorry. Be picky. You can afford to wait. It's better than poisoning yourself or being with someone who poisons themselves. Don't try to change anyone. There's plenty of people out there who are already doing this. If it means you need to go on your own path, go on your own path. You're going to be better for it in the future. You're going to eventually, over time, fall into circles of extremely healthy people. People who have opted out of the temptation center, building a real heaven on earth instead of the hell on earth. The dopamine addiction creates a hell on earth. This is something that makes it easier. Get a lockbox for your phone. I've got a lockbox for my computer, digital timer lockbox, and a lockbox for my phone, for computer and phone. You go on Amazon for $20, you get this. I'm not going to spend a lot of discipline and willpower to not be checking my phone. When it's time, I'm throwing in the lockbox, done for tomorrow. You cannot reach me, you cannot text me, you cannot distract me, I cannot check my notifications, I cannot do nothing, and I'm left with my mind. And what usually ends up happening is I clean my space, I eat a good meal, I read my book, I get to sleep early, and I wake up with a good night's sleep, refreshed the next day, right? Temptations that steal your sleep, temptations that steal your life force. Yeah, so that's what it is, fam. That's what it is. And I hope you found it useful. Right now we're cruising through the middle of Oahu. See the dog, Nolani, she's pooped back there. Headed back to West Oahu, where I'm going to do some work for you guys, upload some videos, work on my programs, and really take care of myself. This evening we're going to go to the beach, go for a swim, go for a hike. I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but we're going to go outside. And even if I'm not exposed to toxins firsthand, I'm exposed to them secondhand. Go for a walk and sweat them out. Nothing beats physical activity, labor outside, doing something difficult, getting a good sweat. Nothing. That's heaven on earth. Using your body. You're given a body, that's all we have. That's your gift. Take care of it. Take care of the one thing you're given. Stop poisoning yourself. Repeat after me. I do not poison myself. I take care of my parts. I don't poison myself. How? Because you cultivate the best options. You're building a heaven on earth right now, from wherever you are. From wherever you are, you can start. From wherever you are, you can make your life better. From wherever you are, you can start giving yourself better options and change your beliefs to make the willpower discipline part easy. So, much love, appreciate you. Talk to y'all soon. Let's get it. Peace.